Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Today we're going to be opening this Nisean by Parfums de Marly. Okay, so yeah, there's no introductory little video, advert, promo, unpaid promo for this, for the simple reason it's already opened, which I am bitterly disappointed about. Again, I may have said it before, this is an eBay buy, and I've had this several times now with people selling on eBay, and it's just something to watch out for. And if you're one of these people that do this, pack it up, because you're just out of order. And that is being sold as new, unused, etc., and being sold at full prices, and then the negotiations entered, and an offer's accepted, whatever, on the understanding that it's new and used. Now, upon arrival, okay, fair enough. I can understand if it's not got its original packaging. However, this is the bottle. I mean, it's a glorious bottle, but shake it and immediately you know that that isn't the correct volume. Yeah, if you've bought a brand new PDM 125 ml, I mean, it hasn't got that usual flipping weightlifting thing. But that's the other giveaway. It's the smell. Smell that straight away. Now, so obviously that's been used. The chamber atomizer has been filled up, and I'm not going to spray this now. We'll do that in a bit. Though usually a brand new PDM, it will take 5-6 empty sprays on the atomizer before any fluid will start being atomized. So, and they're all hermetically sealed at factory, most fragrances, unless there's a defect, a faulted within it. You will not smell any of the fragrance at all. They're just so clinical with the machining process and packaging. So you'll never smell anything in there, unless that's been sprayed or sprayed. I ended up paying 145 English pounds for what I believe is brand new and unused. Now, the other thing to do is to weigh it. Now, I've weighed this on the scales. A brand new PDM, it's 165 grams. That's full bottle and fluid. This was 450 grams. Now, 1 gram of fluid is, sorry, 1 gram in weight is a milligram in fluid, and these hold 125 milliliters. So that is 15 milliliters short, sold as new. So you can imagine my disappointment. I had this, what was the other one? I had this with Akista, someone sold it as new. I had this with Pegasus, someone sold it as new. And again, a 10-15 mil short. Anyway, enough of the rant. We'll get on to the, I like to say opening. It's not an opening. This was a blind buy. I wanted the experience of opening it as usual and having a first initial spraying fragrance for your guys' benefit. Again, that's not possible now because of the odor already. I can smell that. Okay, that's been there for a while, so I will still get the opening fresh and the experience of the dry down. I can already smell it's really strong. I mean, this is definitely a PDM classic. Yeah, even around here, leaking or something. So I'll have to watch this. Anyway, let's spray it. So I mean, the chamber's already loaded. Right, so that's a lot. That's a lot on there. So it's nice. I'm not going to say it's very floral. Smell a rose. It's similar in its approach to Acaster. It's got a very Acaster without the oud. So there's a sharpness. There's a real sharp green note in there. That it's yeah, it's probably not going to last, that sharpness. It's like a bitterness. It's not unpleasant. I can see this. Yeah, there's rose, definitely floral, definitely flowers in this. That's top heavy. It's nice. I'm not going to say it's not. I imagine this is probably going to take a few times to wear this to get used to it. It's not an instant classic, like wearable classic, where yeah, it's like, for me, I love it. First smell. Then quite a few PDMs haven't been like that. Quite a few I'm initially offended at. Carlisle, the opening is not for me. And same with Leighton. Leighton's a bit so-so. Though the dry downs on those, both of those are, yeah, exceptional. So I'm going to have a little look now on Fragrantica to check. Right, so pink pepper, grapefruit, lime. Maybe that's what that was, that green note, lime. Yeah, I think that's might have been what it was. It smelt familiar. It smelt familiar, though not frequent, if that makes sense. The shaggier. That's the smell of lime, but nowhere near as limey as shaggier is. I could hint at. So middle note: saffron, labdanum, flowers, Olibanum, rose and geranium. Yeah, I could smell the rose. So it's a very floral. I mean, I'm just kidding. It's base notes: precious woods, patchouli leaf, amber, and cedar. Yeah. So all I'm smelling at the moment is geranium. Rose, geranium, the floral notes. Yeah. I imagine the base notes will really come into it on the dry down. Do you know that lime's sort of gone. The citrus is gone. I'm left with the floral. I can the woods are starting to come through now. So yeah. Okay, so Nisean by Parfums de Marly is an amber spicy fragrance for women and men. Nisean was launched in 2016. Top notes: pink pepper, grapefruit, and lime. Middle notes are saffron, labdanum, flowers, Olibanum, rose, geranium. Base notes are precious woods, patchouli leaf, amber, and cedar. Nisean is a tribute to incense resins, cedarwood and patchouli, a luscious combination with sensual leather accords, heightened by smokened and milky hints that provide nuance. A note from the brand. It's starting to become really comfortable to wear. Yeah, it's very along the lines of Acaster, however less rosy. As floral, however less rosy floral. They can still definitely get that in there. So the pros to this is elegant, dense and special. Yeah, I'd say it's got quite elegant. It is thick. I'm wearing it, it's thick. But I've just put, what, 6-7 sprays on. I mean, there's no recommended spray dosage, though. Yeah, it's definitely dense. Special. Yeah, it's different. It's different. The only thing similar is Akistar, and that's another PDM. So, yeah. Moderate to strong projection. I wouldn't know, yeah. I'd suspect this was strong from the way it's radiating off my skin. Clean and refined patchouli note. Maybe that's possibly the green note as well, the patchouli. Classy and warm fragrance. It feels comfortable, yeah, feels warm. Classy, yeah. Yeah, I could imagine this. Certain classy situations that I would never find myself in, to be honest. Can't see myself getting knighted by Charles III anytime soon. Yeah. Become a knight of the realm. Yeah, okay, so rich and spicy winter. I'm wondering what fragrance, let's pretend for an insane moment that I would be knighted, what fragrance would I wear? Spice Bomb Extreme. Overpower scent Spice Bomb Extreme with there's a molecule one. Yeah. Now this is quite oily actually. I've just done a little, yeah, it's a very oily fragrance. Yeah, Arise said Spice Bomb, so sexy Spice Bomb. You're right, so yeah, where were we? Classy and warm fragrance, rich and spicy winter blend. Not getting much spice off this. No, not at all. No, if absolutely none. May come in the dry down. They anticipate that might be a while because of the oiliness of this. Yeah, winter blend. Possibly winter. I imagine, yeah, thinking about it, this is probably more suited for colder months, just to keep it closer to the skin. I imagine maybe too much sun in this one might not be the most appropriate. Again, in confined spaces, yeah, definitely not. So undoubtedly masculine scent profile. I wouldn't say this is undoubtedly masculine, not in the slightest. Quite the opposite actually. It requires a certain masculinity to pull this off because of its floral accords. That one would really have to be comfortable with the selves to wear this like a don. Like, yeah, it's actually, for me, more feminine. Smells more feminine. Great longevity and performance. Delectable and mature opening. Cons are not sweet enough for some tastes. It's not sweet at all, really. It's floral. I can't overestimate this enough. It is floral. This is just flowers. Just pure flowers. I'm not even getting the woodiness, and again, that's probably due to the dry down. Not the oiliness of the fragrance hasn't quite dried down yet. Not suitable for warmer seasons or climates. Yeah, I was sort of thinking that myself as a suspicion. Some find it too mature or old-fashioned. I can understand that. This to me has that an older person's fragrance, and the people that spring to mind for me for this Yes, it's unisex. However, it won't go amiss on sort of 50-year-old ladies. It really wouldn't. You know, quite refined ladies. This would. Although I imagine, yeah, they probably. Yeah, it's got that signature scent style for ladies, just as a casual wear. Some find it too dry or bitter. I sense the bitterness on the opening. It's definitely not dry at the moment. As I say, it's oily. Overuse of aldehydes in the dry down. Okay, well, I'm not sure about that. Lack of distinct floral notes. Absolutely not. Well, I'd say if you want it distinct, the first thing I smelled was rose, so that was distinct. Yeah, okay, if you want to try and isolate those floral notes, maybe that's all this is. It's floral at the moment. Not everyone likes the woody accord. Well, I haven't hit that woody accord yet. I'd like to. Saffron note can be overpowering for some. So right now I'm getting, so I've had it on for about nearly 10 minutes, and well, perhaps a bit longer, and it's got that sort of soapy sort of vibe to it. Okay, let's have a look what some people are saying then. This is a nice and unique smell, spicy floral with saffron leather, amber undertone opening. It's a little harsh but really smooth and nice dry down. So I'm not smelling any leather myself. I'm not smelling any spicy. This one is a stunning scent, classic PDM uniqueness. PDM will always create something that smells like nothing else on the market. This is why I love the house. Combines masculine floral with patchouli and saffron and dries to a nice easy cedar, stunning frag. Yeah, I agree that there is nothing else I've smelt like this in that sense other than Akistan. That's just the rose. The similarity. They are two different fragrances. Harsh opening, but once it settles, it's a beautiful manly scent that is perfect for winter. Amazing bottle and presentation also. Stunner of a fragrance, woodsy, ambery, patchouli heaven. What's not to like? 11 out of 10. I want the woods. I'm not getting the woods, man. Yeah. Okay. For the first hour I get wood, harsh patchouli, saffron and a hint of amber, that's it. No sweetness at all and no floral notes, just dry woodiness and bitter warmth. After an hour or so, I get a little bit of leathery sweetness and the barest hint of florals, then a warm ambery soapiness, 2 or 3 hours in. Yeah, I got the soapiness. I don't care for this kind of fragrance at all. Once it's dried down to a skin scent, it's not bad. But the first hour is bitter and dry and reminds me of a nagging headache. Unfortunate. Interesting one. Smells like expensive, woody, soapy, clean foam. Yeah, well, I got a soapy vibe off this earlier. This is regal and opulent resins. We tested this one along with other fragrances. This one indeed is 100% jubilation. 25. In the opening then goes into a different direction of patchouli and spices. Just tried it from a sample of bottle line. It opens with a lot of incense, then it quickly fades to a scent that reminds me bubble soap. When you smell it from the bubble soap bottle, it's been 1 hour since I sprayed it on my skin and I can't smell anything anymore. Pass. Well, I don't anticipate this going anytime soon. No. Patchouli, hot embers, saffron and fresh wood shavings. Ultimately, small sample would do. Smells like a sauna in a hotel, 90% wood resin. Fortunately, it's not that generic fake pencil shaving cedar that everybody else has when they say woody notes. I like it. Masculine dry incense patchouli, well made and long lasting. While Helen Layton grabbed the headlines, Nisean slips under the radar. Really underrated. This one is an absolute winner. 10 out of 10. Best in class. Okay, the performance in this is amazing. I usually get 2 to 4 hours at best from a fragrance. This has been on just 2 sprays to my hand to test for over 12 hours, lasted through a shower, 4 hand washes and sleep, and I've just woken up and clearly smell it on my hand from a distance. It smells amazing too, very clean, very masculine, slight spicy. This is such a comforting smell. I think it's probably best suited for 40 plus, but I'm loving it. I'm not disappointed with this at all. Where would I wear this? Not sure. I'd have to find the occasion. Yeah, it's just disappointing. I don't want to dwell on it though. It's like, I'd just like people to be honest when they're selling these stuff. Well, I'll see what he says. What the seller says. Be mindful, guys. I mean, you're spending that was 150 English pounds. Well, 145, I think, for 120, well, 110 mil of Nisean. Fair enough. It's a reasonable price, I suppose. But it's just disappointing that it's sold as new. If it had been sold at 100, and I probably wouldn't have paid that, nowhere near. So, yeah. All right. Well, anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'm smelling great and enjoying your day. All right, cheers, bye.